What's going on, guys? We're back with another video. UFC's been a bit dead recently, so I haven't been posting anything. But 314 Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. Let's fucking go. I'm hyped. So we're just gonna go through the card. We're gonna see my picks, my predictions. So yeah, pretty stacked card. Prelims are like early prelims are a bit dead, but the card, the main card's really good. So just first fight. Women's fight, Noah Cornell versus Haley Cohen. I don't really care about these women's fights. I'm probably just gonna go over it here. Noah Cornell. Couldn't give a shit to be honest though. But yeah, this is a fight to do like Trayshawn Gore versus Marco Tulio. Trayshawn Gore, he had that fucking brutal guillotine against that guy he did, but I just didn't say he's very good outside of it. And this Marco Tulio guy, he's seems pretty impressive. Fucking some knockout power. I'm gonna go Marco Tulio. Um, yeah, he doesn't have anything trash. I don't think he has enough experience. Yeah, I think Couture would go finish maybe by decision, by decision. Next fight, Summer. Where are they fighting these guys? These are just like plumbers, mate. On the premise. Summer Derjeri versus Mitch Raposo. Um, the Chinese guy. I know. I don't know these works, but Chinese guy. Summer Derjeri. Next fight, Cedric Dumas. Oh, yeah, I know Cedric Dumas versus Michael. I don't know. I can't even say his last name. I like Michael. Michelle. 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 Mm, Cedric Dumas. This Michael sucks dick, but this guy. You know what? No, you know what? He's just like a wannabe gangster. He's like getting arrested and shit, man. He's trying to beef like bangers. Like this guy, Michael, is so bad. He loses to everybody. I'm just gonna go under the pick. I'm gonna Cedric Dumas. Yeah, it's, it's even worse. It's like Darren Elkins versus Julian Erosa. Julian Erosa. He's the favorite. This is when the card starts getting good. Jim Miller versus Chase Hooper. Jim Miller coming off that guillotine win at UFC 39. Jim Miller is a veteran. I don't give a fuck. Chase Hooper is really good. He's actual proper contender now. Chase Hooper. Chase Hooper is great. He submitted Guida at UFC 310. Damn, he's a really good grappler and he's just really good overall. So he's only 25 years old. I think he's gonna easily win. This guy Jim Miller is just too old. Just fucking. What is he gonna do against Chase Hooper? So yeah. Chase Hooper needs to stop fighting unks, so I hope he fights actual contenders soon after this Jim Miller fight. Then he stop pairing up with old people that he'll just easily defeat. So I got Chase Hooper. Fuck with Chase Hooper heavy. So yep, Chase Hooper's gonna win this. Next fight, Yan Xiaonan versus Verna Jandova. Um, this Yan chick, she fought. I forgot who. Tabitha Ricci or something. Yeah, I think so. And she won. Um, was that UFC Macau? I don't even know, but I remember that fight did happen and she won. And but man, Vernon Gender versus Junior chopped the chick. She's actually really good, this chick, and I think she's gonna, yeah, I think she's gonna beat Yan Janin. She's got very good grappling, Vernon Gender over. She's a bit chopped, but it's alright. She's gonna beat Yan Janin. She doesn't really impress me at all, but she impresses me a lot. She's pretty good. So yeah, she's on a roll. She's gonna win. Fight Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. Now I was thinking, I was like, I think Sean Woodson might win this one, but I was just thinking, like, bro, Dan Ige's been fighting all these fucking killers recently, man. Like Bryce Mitchell, Lauren, they're not really killers, but really good fighters. Lauren Murphy, Bryce Mitchell. Um, who do you also fight? Diego Lopez, who's fighting for the belt. Um, he lost all of them, lost his last three, but he still showed a lot of heart in all of them. He showed that he's still really good. He fucking beat up Diego Lopez in the third round. Talk all your shit, but yeah, he did that, and he also fucking knocked down Lerone Murphy. That was a close fight. That fight. Um, and he was close to Bryce Mitchell too. So I don't think I don't see him losing another one, and I see him beating Sean Woodson. Sean Woodson, you're too tall. You got a good looking record, but you're just too tall. That's a good thing, but Dan Ego's just gonna fucking he's gonna brute you out. Dan Ego's a dog, and he's gonna. So this is good plus money on Dan Ego. Um, hopefully he wins this one, but this could be up in the air. You think Dan Ego's gonna beat Sean Woodson? That's right. Nikita Krylov versus Dominic Reyes. Nikita Krylov, he's been out for ages. When was his last fight? March 2023. He hasn't fought in 2 whole years. That is insane. And he beat Ryan Spann 2 years ago. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not gonna win, but I'm sorry. You just can't be out that long, man. Like I know Dominic Reyes is getting old. His chin's not that good anymore, but I still think he's a good kickboxer. He's still a good fighter, man. I reckon he could. This isn't this. This could go either way. This fight, he could beat Nikita. Um Nikita Krylov could beat Dominic Reyes, but I just think he's more. Dominic Reyes is fresher right now. He's got his confidence back up. He's in the momentum after two knockout wins. Impressive knockout against Justin Jacoby and a win against Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith kind of just gave up in that fight, but still a good win. Um, Yeah, I think Dominic Reyes is going to win this. He's got his confidence back. He's on a roll. I don't think he's going to beat anyone past Nikita Krylov, but I think he'll beat Nikita Krylov. Who's this guy beat? This guy's been inactive for too long. He does have a bit of power, but I think Dominic Reyes just got this by unanimous decision. Yeah, unanimous decision. So Dominic should have done this from the start. I'm an idiot, but Bryce Mitchell versus John Silver. I got Bryce Mitchell for this fight. I don't like John Silver at all. I don't know. He's just that antics of swing at that press conference. He's just a little faggot. I don't like him at all. I like Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell. Yeah, I don't want to get into anything, but Bryce Mitchell doesn't seem that bad of a guy. Um, and I don't know. It's just. Let's not even. Oh, let's not talking about that. Let's talk about the actual fight. I think Bryce Mitchell will win this fight. I don't think John Silver's grappling is that good. He's got fast, powerful striking, but Bryce Mitchell's been in this game forever, man. He's only lost to the. His only real loss is to Ilya. Is that true? He's mate. He's only got two losses. One of his actual losses is to Ilya. The other one is to Josh Emmett, which that wasn't even a fight. He just landed. Josh Emmett landed a lucky overhand and put him out. But um, Bryce Mitchell's got really aggressive grappling. He We haven't seen it in a bit because he's just been fighting like weird fights. And sure, you fought Conor Gracie where Hunt was just pulling guard, but he's got really suffocating grappling, really good grappling, man. He's been he's fought all fighter types. Um, he has his experience in the game against UFC level. He's a really good grappler. Um, and John Silva, I don't think he's just that good on the ground. I think if Bryce Mitchell could get a submission on him, or he could just wrestle him to a decision, John Silver definitely can knock him out. I'm not gonna surpass that, but I think on plus money odds, Bryce Mitchell's pissed. He wants to defeat John Silver. He wants to fucking get John Silver out of it. So I reckon Bryce Mitchell can win this argument. But it's not gonna be like not 100% but this is my pick. Bryce Mitchell's gonna win this, but because money for Bryce Mitchell, but bro, John Silver really could knock him out, which I'm scared. If he manages to not, and he manages to use suffocating wrestling and grappling to just um, pressure on him, just make him gas out, just fucking. And John Silver's just been fighting cans, bro. He's been fighting cans. He had a good win against Drew Dober, but even Drew Dober's old now. He's always getting knocked out. He's always getting fucked up in all of his fights. Like, yeah, I think this is a big step up in competition. The odds are not right for this, and I think Bryce Mitchell will win this. Much more experience, much better grappler. So yeah, we'll have to see. John Silver could knock him out, but we'll see. I got Bryce Mitchell. Next fight, Yair Rodriguez versus Patricio Pitbull. I was gonna go with Patricio Pitbull on this one. And fucking, like, this is just such a close fight. I could just keep going with whatever. No, you know what? I would switch it up. I think Patricio Pitbull is gonna win this. Um, yeah, Rodriguez, he's got really bad grappling. He's a good striker, but he doesn't really have knockout power. He's more of just like he just throws a bunch of bullshit. And I reckon he could do that like the first round or two. The first round, I think he could really put the pressure on him because Patricio's a smaller guy, smaller reach, is gonna struggle to get up close and really put the pressure on him at the start. I reckon yeah, he's gonna throw a bunch of bullshit at the start, and then but then the next two rounds, he's gonna put the pressure, land some big shots on you, Yair. Um, implement the clinch, implement the grappling, um, and then cruise to a I reckon 29-28 decision. Patricio Pitbull. That's what I think's gonna happen. So yeah, but this could go either way too. I know they're not showing the odds. I'm pretty sure Yair is the favorite, but when Patricio is really old, he's old too. He's like 37, but I think the Bellator plot armor. I think he's just gonna win this and. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. So I think Patricia Pitbull's going to win this, but it could go either way. Yeah, yeah, he is still young. He's still really good, but yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Much more experience in Patricia, even though it's not against UFC level competition, but still, might be beat Michael Chi, fucking yeah, knock down Mike Chandler, who's a lightweight now, so his height really doesn't matter. Um, So yeah, I think I got Patricia Pitbull in this, but it could go either way. It's not 100% pick, but yeah, I think Patricia. That's right. Co-main event: Michael Chandler versus fucking Paddy the Buddy. I think Paddy Pimblett's gonna win this. I 100% think Paddy Pimblett's gonna win this. Michael Chandler is not good. He's fucking shit. He is so bad. Like he's just watch the last round of his previous fight, all right? Watch so that whole fight, the whole first four rounds, he did nothing. He didn't do anything of significance. He got wrestle fucked and he got fucking raped on the ground. He did nothing. He didn't do anything striking. He didn't do anything. He just got let himself get dominated for 4 rounds straight. In the last round, you know what happened? He was just he landed one good punch on Charles and he fucking started eye poking him, mate. And then he started trying to pressure Charles after an eye poke where fucking Charles was fucking blinded, mate. He couldn't land one punch. He slipped and fell over, mate. Like, what the fuck? Your only chance of actual significant shots, you eye poke the cunt, blind him, and then you fall over, mate. And then you know what he does after? He manages to get in a fucking, I don't even know, plot armor. He manages to get in a position where does 20 back of the headshots. And that's the only thing he did that entire fight. Michael Chandler is so bad. He's terrible. And and I think Pay Pimble, he's even though he's Tony Ferguson's fight, he didn't show like he doesn't I don't think he has the best like head defense. Um but I think his striking has improved. We didn't see much in the last fight against Bobby Green, but he was doing the nice leg kicks, he was just doing nice jabs. I think his striking is just more improving. Um I think he's in his prime right now. He's got really good grappling. Um, and don't say, oh, Charles can submit him, so Chandler did. Bro, Dustin Poirier submitted Michael Chandler, so nothing is out of the picture, man. So I definitely could see Paddy Pimblett winning this by submission or even like knockout. I could see him just finish Michael Chandler, or maybe decision, maybe like 48-47 decision. But Michael Chandler's just so bad. Like you can't win fights off of having no game plan. Like Michael Chandler has no good wins, man. He's got one win against Dan Hooker, which that was a Dan Hooker fucking not tatted up, no ink. brown haired Dan Hooker coming off a fucking razor close war to Paul Felder, and then a fucking war to Dustin Poirier, and then Michael Chandler just got the fucking leftovers, mate, of Dan Hooker's fucked up body, and he also got a win against Tony Ferguson, who was beating him up. Tony Ferguson nearly washed Tony Ferguson, nearly finished Michael Chandler in the first round, and then Michael Chandler just landed this fucking random front kick that. Yeah, so that's just fucking. You're not doing that, Paddy Pimblett, bro. Paddy Pimblett's definitely winning this. Better grappling. Just he'll have an actual game plan on what to do. His striking will be much more refined. Um, Michael Chandler could tough this out to the late rounds, but even then, I could still see Paddy winning by decision with just more refined striking and grappling, and definitely with his wrestling. No, I don't even know. I could see finish. I could see a TKO on the ground by Pimblett. I could see Pimblett dropping Chandler. I could see Chandler in the first round, like blitzing hard, landing crazy punches, just doing crazy shit. But he's not going to do anything. Nothing's going to happen with him. He's just going to fucking be a dickhead like he always is. So for this fight, and he's old now. I think we just got to stop talking about Michael Chandler. He's just not good. I think we've got to give him up. He's just Let's stop trying to act like he's something. He's not something. He's shit. So I'm definitely gonna go with um Payton. Yeah. Minus odds. Yeah. He's gonna win this, I reckon. Mike Jen shit. What? The main event. So hyped about this. Diego Lopez versus Alexander Volkanovski. My boy Volk. Volk is winning this. I don't care what you say. Volk is winning this. Volk is the favorite, which is good because he should be the favorite. Yeah. Are we just forgetting who Volk is, bro? No, you know what? Let's talk about Volk's two losses first of all. Well, no, let's just get rid of the Islam Makhachev one. The first Islam Makhachev. Let's talk about the second Islam Makhachev fight and the Ilia Topuria fight. All right, the second Islam Makhachev fight. That was on 2 weeks' notice to fight the pound for pound number one fighter in the world in home territory, in Islam's home territory. And in that fight, Islam was fainting. He set up that head kick. He had that head kick in mind from the start, and he landed it. And yeah, that was a good game plan by Islam. And then the Topuria fight was a quick turn, mate, like 4 pay-per-views later turnaround, a couple of months later turnaround to fight one of the hardest punchers and one of the best boxers in the UFC, Ilia Topuria, which now we've fully seen that he's one of the hardest punchers. He cracked Max's chin. He's just an insane boxer. He's just insane at setting up his shots and just setting up the knockouts. All right. In that fight, I think Volk was winning that fight. He was landing the calf kicks, landing the leg kicks. He was popping the jab. He was popping the old Volk jab, and he was fucking landing on Topuria. But that didn't matter because Topuria was setting that up the whole entire time. He was trying to get Volk to back up towards the fence, and so once he got Volk backing up towards the fence, he started to unleash his combo, and he just had him Topuria planted him right where he wanted to, and he was trying to set that up the whole fight, and that's why he got him knocked out. And plus, Ilya's insane boxing combos and power. So yeah, now let's think about Diego Lopez. Let's think about these bums he's knocked out. Bums he's knocked out. These bums have no good head defense, no defense at all, just random cans, man. What do you call it? 29, he fucking nearly lost to Dan Ige on short notice, man. Or off the couch, Dan Ige. Bro, and then he fought Brian Ortega, man. Brian Ortega's fucking head defense sucks, man. He fucking sucks. And you can't fucking Brian Ortega sucks. He just leaves his chin in the air, fucking just and mate, he legit oh my god. And he's just getting and then even in that last round, Brian Ortega was still landing on Diego Lopez. So we've seen Diego Lopez can't even get past 2 rounds without getting pieced up, man. And Lopez does have power, but it's just not gonna this power isn't gonna work against good guys, mate. And like Brian Ortega's chin definitely held up in the like was definitely fucking pretty tough in that first round, mate, against Lopez. But bro, Volk would never let his chin get exposed in the first 15 seconds of a fight for no reason, like Brian Ortega did. So across 25 minutes, mate, what is Lopez gonna do to Volk, mate? Volk's striking defense is top tier, and the only times he's been caught, it's been exposed is when he's what do you call it? Fucking opponents like Islam and Topuria, who's some of the probably the best fighters in the UFC right now, top tier, just skilled at everything, actual set up like have that set up, and that's not what Lopez is. Lopez just fucking does whatever he wants, mate. He doesn't have a setup for any strikes or any particular knockout. He's not gonna have a setup. He's just gonna be fucking throwing and throwing, and he's just gonna miss. He's probably just gonna land in the gloves of all Volk strikes, and the commentary team's like, "Oh, massive right from Diego Lopez," and fucking Volk's not even hurt, mate, because he's just landing on the fucking gloves, mate. Because Diego Lopez doesn't even know how to fucking use his power, mate. So it's much different from someone like Topuria. Lopez is not Topuria. He's nowhere near Topuria. He's nowhere near the striker of Topuria. He's not going to be able to set up shots like Topuria and Islam has. 100%. Diego Lopez is just going to try. He's just going to be throwing big shots the first two rounds. Even like the first round on the gloves, some are going to land on Volk's head, but you just can't. Won't Lopez won't be able to find that shot. He just can't. And Volk is in the best condition of his life right now. He looks great. He's been had a massive training camp. He's gotten a massive break to recover that chin. Um, and we've seen what Volk does to taller strikers than him with bigger reaches than him. Because Max definitely had a bigger reach than him. It's supposedly, but 100% Max had a bigger reach. And I think just Volker's going to outstrike. He's going to defend. He's going to defend against Lopez's big shots because, as I said, Lopez is not the striker like Max or no, not like Kaporia or Islam that is able to set up knockouts like that. He just can't against the top competition. He can't. This is a massive skill gap, I reckon. And without the knockout power, this guy would be nothing to Volk. He would be like plus 500 underdog because he's just nothing. He's got nothing to. He's got nothing to actually make Volk scared. So if you really think the knockout power is this massive thing about this fight, it's not. Volk's gonna easily avoid it, and he's gonna win the title back by late knockout or decision, 49-46 decision. Um, I can just see Lopez blitzing with massive shots in the first round, none of them really landing. Volk just keeping his distance, keeping the calf kicks going. Going into round two, he does the same. He starts implementing his grappling. And mate, just because who the fuck cares about this guy's grappling? He's submitting random, he's submitting bums. This guy's getting knocked out on the regional scene, mate. And fucking, this guy might have a worse chin than Volk, mate. Who even knows, mate? He's getting fucking chinned by cunts in the regional scene, mate. Like, you're not getting chinned by Taporia or Izzo. You're getting chinned by Raul Bahamondes, man. Fucking prelims of some random Brazilian cut. So, who knows, man? And this guy's just submitting bums, bro. Bro, Volk is unsubmittable. Whatever you do, he's unsubmittable. You can pull whatever shit you want out of your ass. You couldn't submit Evloev with like two tight submissions. You couldn't even submit Evloev. What the fuck makes you think you're gonna submit Volk, man? Brian Ortega had the hardest chokes of all time on Volk, and he still got it. You're not gonna submit him. You're not going to knock him out, even like past round one. If you don't set up that perfect shot on Volk, like Topuria and Islam did, you're not knocking him out. And you only have one round to do that because once it gets past round one, even round two, you're going to start struggling. Volk's going to take you into the deep waters. He's going to start implementing the grappling. He's going to start implementing the jab. He's going to start fucking up your legs. That jab is going to fucking make a fucking make a dent on your head. And man, it's just Volk's skill is just so much better than, and I don't care if he's getting older. His skill is just so good, and it definitely isn't going anywhere. His confidence is at an all-time high, and Volk's gonna take him to the deep rounds, the late rounds, mate. Out grapple him, smash him on the ground, late TKO decision, just fucking smash him on the ground. Lopez is gonna be gassed out. He's not gonna be able to do anything. So give me Volk by late KO. I'm confident about this too. Late KO decision. Um, so I think Volk's definitely going to win this. What do I think of Volk's title reign after this? I don't know, to be honest. I think if he beats, I think he can definitely beat Evloev too if he wins this fight. If he wins this fight, no doubt he can beat Evloev, but I think he should retire after that, to be honest. So that's my picks. Um, Come on, Volk, man. You have to take the belt. I 100% think he's going to win, but yeah. So that's my picks. Hopefully all my picks are right. So we'll see. All right, guys. See you later. See you on Sunday, guys in Australia.